stuck together for a while in that bubble. You know, and this is something that Tatsuma Yoshida spoke about. It's a great challenge.
Great work there, isn't it, from Song Wei-young. He's rode out the challenge as well, up to Faris scrambling on the left-hand side for Singapore. They need to put a much better ball in for Iksan Fandi. Now, breaking news, of course, leading up into this match is that Iksan Fandi, who was poised to play in the top flight of Norwegian football with his club FK Yerv, has just made the move to his brother's club in Thailand, who's in this team as well. Irfan Fandi, he's going to BG Pattern, Russia. What did you make of that one?
We'll come back to that.
Asnawi. It's put out for a corner.
Well worked by Indonesia there, just to play through the middle initially. Just draw Singapore into these narrow positions and then release Asnawi in its space out wide on the right hand side. Decent enough cross. Safwan heading it away. Yeah, interesting one. The timing of the announcement coming just before this match. I wonder what the thinking was behind that. There must have been some discussions with the player about it. It's an interesting move. We'll see how the set piece develops before we investigate that further.
Oh, a bit of a flap there from Hassan Sani. Had a pretty good tournament so far, the veteran keeper.
Pratama Arhan, we know he's got wonderful technique and delivery on his left foot. Not just about his throw-ins, we saw him score a brilliant goal against Malaysia last time out. High energy, great work rate, gets up and down that left-hand side.
Successive corner here for Indonesia. Near post. Pretty well dealt with from Zulfami, and a quick ball up. It's a good ball as well, but it just curves away from Faris. You can see the idea from Haris Harun. It's a clear strategy, isn't it, Roshan?
Yeah, I mean, look, go for it in those situations as well with Asnawi. Credit to him on that occasion, he defended that really well. Read the pass, read the bounce of it, came across and cut out that danger.
Fandi is there to clear it away. Ball up to the other Irfan.
I wonder how long he's going to be playing alongside his brother at BG Patum, because there's talk about Irfan moving on from BG Patum. Rumours that John Book are looking at him.
Yep.
If they can stump up the cash.
That's a fair amount as well. Over $1 million. Now, here is that long throw, and this time it's a much longer run-up. He's got the space on this side. Pratama, they've not put a man on him this time. Should be straightforward for Hassan. And again, an immediate release. He's slipped as he was just about to make contact with the ball. Big divot there from him.
Well, that's the great thing about Hassan and Singapore here with these long throws. Obviously, they would have looked at that, they would have studied it, they would have worked on it on the training ground. What Singapore do have is at least they have height at the back. We know aerially they are strong, and Hassan is a very confident and experienced goalkeeper. He's been one of Singapore's best players, I think, in this competition.
That's where Iksan wanted the ball, but got to say that's excellent coverage from Alfrianda.
Yeah, it's just scary when you think about the future of Indonesian football. Alfiandra is 20, Pratama Arhan
just turned 20
yesterday. Happy birthday to Pratama Arhan.
Yeah.
Rizky Riddle, 20 years of age. Wow.
Asnawi's 22.
Yes, Asnawi 22, playing in Korea.
Here we go though. Here's Song! Oh, that was a good intervention! Along the rebound. Singapore denied anyway. It would have been offside.
Oh, this is encouraging play from Singapore. If you're a Singapore fan, you see that the variance in the runs there. Iksan just peeling off towards the near post. Tell you what, he doesn't catch that one well at all. Mistimes the hit on that. I think he'll be disappointed with himself because And I spoke to him after he scored those 2 goals. Oh, Noradam has gone in with a high challenge.
Not a
Could be
great
in trouble
one, that
here.
looks bad. I don't think there's any malice in that. He's apologising.
It's a terrible challenge from Noradam. Be very fortunate if he gets away with it.
I think he's been told just to quickly walk away from this one.
Oh, I mean, look, he's got his eyes on the ball, sure, but can't go flying into the opposition like that.
But to be clear, Roshan, you feel the worst it would be is a yellow, and it is, isn't it? So, do you think it could be worse?
Listen, I've seen sending offs for that, for challenges like that. We've seen it in the world of football, haven't we? You know, his knee is essentially gone with a knee to Witan's chest in that situation.
Yellow card it is. I think it ended up being one of those that probably looked worse than it was, because he's got up fairly quick. It did look pretty bad, didn't it? The contact made. Noradam has got a yellow card, a pretty early one as well. Away by Zulfami. Nicely taken there by Faris, and then a good touch on by Ricky Kambuaya. Here's Irfan. Running inside, Ratama. Nazrul and him having a nice, decent battle. Fairly even Stevens at the moment for you?
Yeah, nice even contest at the moment. And I think the Indonesia-Malaysia game, you remember how quick the pace and the tempo was in that one. We haven't seen that sort of intensity yet in this match, and that's completely understandable. Very early on.
Yeah. Also because that was that one-off, effectively.
That's right.
It was almost a winner-take-all, wasn't it?
I think Shin Tae-yong mentioned something about the first 2 matches of this competition being a way for them to sort of get into the rhythm of play. And I mean, they blew those 2 teams away, didn't they? If that was them getting the rhythm of play, it's no surprise they made their way top of the group into the semi-finals. And then he said from then on, after those first 2 matches, essentially everything has been treated like a final.
Yeah, he said every game now as well, all the way to be treated as a final. I love the mind games that were played as well in the build-up to this one. He was saying Singapore, they will come at us, we're the underdog, trying to play it off, trying to put the pressure on. He's been trying to do that sort of thing throughout this tournament. Here come Indonesia. Asnawi. Rahmat Irianto. Scrolls down there by Zulfami.
Rahmat is another player who's been so impressive for Indonesia. Another one, 22 years of age. Can play in central defence, can play in central midfield. Doesn't look out of place at all.
Started his career up top and slowly worked his way back down the pitch.
Just looking to try and put it through the legs of Zulfami there. Well defended by Zulfami. Came in for a bit of criticism after that Thailand game. A bit harsh. This player with really good qualities. There's a reason why he's in the national side. A reason why Tsuma Yoshida puts him in the starting 11.
4th corner for Indonesia. Nicely defended on the corner. Indonesia looking for a way to break through. Asnawi has fallen to Witan Sulaiman. Waiting to pull the trigger.
And that first touch from Witan was excellent. And what that did was it unbalanced Haris Harun just as he receives it. Good run. That first touch, it's an unexpected one for that Singapore defence. Because it takes him across the penalty area here. It just unbalances Haris just for the moment. Does enough eventually to put Witan off his shot at goal. Incredible talent. I'm just talking about these incredibly talented Indonesian players.
He's off in Europe, Lechia Gdansk in Poland, Witan Sulaiman. And they played in the Serbian League. Talking of Serbian League, that's where Egi Maulana plays. He's just come across now. Indonesia, well, they had a little problem there. Didik Setiawan is okay. Here's Iksan. Trying to slip the ball to him, is a foul. Harris saw the run there of Faris Ramli. Just looking to release him as fast as they can, can't they?
You know what needs to be better there? The type of pass. In that situation, Harris, he kind of lofted it in behind. It needs to be a driven pass. He needs to hit it with his instep like you're shooting at goal almost. You need to drive it in behind to that space so there's pace on the ball. And it becomes difficult for a defender to recover and maybe even read the flight of it. That's Indonesia knowing that Singapore have that threat on the counter-attack. That defense is going to have to be alert all throughout this match.
Touch on Brian Witten's a nice one. Here's Asnawi. Back to Wittan Sulaiman. Foul on Safwan Baudin by the Indonesian skipper.
So now he's gone straight through Safwan here. I mean, you can see those fighting qualities. He is late with that challenge.
Well, coming into this, Indonesia had the most fouls, 58 fouls. They came in the most yellow cards, 9. And some of the ASEAN press, particularly Vietnam, because of what happened in their group game, called them, weren't very diplomatic, shall we say, in the press about what they saw as the tactics and the way they played their football. It was rough. I think it's probably the most diplomatic way of saying it.
And again, Singapore looking to just move things on very quickly. Intelligent touch from Song. To turn away from Rizky. He left his knee in the thigh of Song Woo-yong.
Because of all those yellow cards have accumulated, that's why we have no place today for Ramai Rumakek, who is suspended for this one. They have 9 yellow cards. Singapore not far behind. 51 fouls coming into this game with 8 yellow cards. Here's Sharan Sulaiman. The ball across to a looping header, and that was creeping in from Safwan. That's what he's so good at doing.
Yeah, nice idea. Really nice idea from Safwan. You can see exactly what he was trying to do as the ball came into him, just trying to use the pace of it. Notice that Nadir was off his line, trying to guide it and loop it over him. Again, Sharan with the pinpoint delivery from the set piece.
He's one of the danger men for Singapore in the set pieces, but completely free header, isn't it?
Yeah, he just managed to peel away from that defense. And sometimes when you get yourself out in those wider positions, that defense can just forget that you're a threat. Nobody's sort of talking in that defense, paying attention to his positions, and that can be an issue. So Fahmi stepping up to take the corner this time.
Referee just spotting that little tussling in the box. Faris Ramli and I think Rahmat Irianto. They might be sensing a goal here, Singapore. Nadio, maybe a bit of a touch on it, could have been a defender as they try to hit Singapore on the counter here. Indonesia storming forward with Didik Seto one, onside or not? No, the flag has gone up for Irfan.